Welcome back to Prosper and Create Real Wealth. Today I want to guide you through a powerful redefinition of what it really means to be prosperous. Many think prosperity is all about financial success, but it's so much more than that. It's about living a rich, full life in every way possible. We've discussed the 8 facets of true wealth before, and today I'm going to expand on each of these to show you how to live a truly prosperous life. Our journey starts with the most fundamental principle, a deep, loving connection with God. True prosperity begins when we establish and nurture a personal relationship with our Creator. This connection is the foundation of all other forms of wealth. It brings us peace, purpose, and guidance. When you're aligned spiritually, everything else starts to fall into place. You begin to see life through a lens of gratitude, and your actions start to reflect your highest values. Without this connection, it's easy to feel lost, no matter how much financial or material success you achieve. The idea that aligning one's life and behaviors with scriptural principles leads to prosperity is deeply rooted in faith traditions and supported by anecdotal evidence from the lives of individuals and communities. However, when it comes to objective empirical evidence, it's important to break down what is meant by prosperity and how it is measured. First, consider well-being and happiness studies. Studies have found correlations between religious practices such as prayer, community involvement, and adherence to moral guidelines, with higher levels of personal well-being, mental health, and life satisfaction. For example, research by the Pew Research Center and Gallup polls suggests that people who are religiously active often report higher levels of happiness, greater satisfaction with life, and stronger social networks. While these studies don't directly prove a cause-effect relationship between scriptural living and prosperity, they do suggest that the values and behaviors promoted by many religious teachings, for example, generosity, community service, honesty, self-discipline, etc., contribute to a more well-rounded and satisfying life. Second, let's look at moral and ethical behavior. Many of the principles found in Christian scriptures, such as honesty, diligence, charity, and self-control, are often linked to personal success in both professional and social realms. For example, businesses that operate with integrity and fairness tend to develop trust with customers and employees, leading to long-term success. Individuals who practice self-discipline, a common scriptural value, may find that they make more progress in achieving their goals, whether financially, professionally, or personally. Community and social prosperity is another benefit. Communities that adhere to scriptural values, like mutual support, generosity, and service experience higher levels of social cohesion, which can lead to shared prosperity. Historical examples of religious communities that emphasize collective well-being, such as the Quakers or certain Latter-day Saint communities, show that principles of charity, hard work, and moral living contribute to both individual and communal prosperity. Next, let's look at how it might influence financial and professional success. While scriptures do not always promise direct financial wealth as a result of faithfulness, many of the principles taught, such as hard work, stewardship, honesty, and delayed gratification, are well-recognized factors in achieving financial success. For example, the principle of avoiding debt, found in many Christian scriptural traditions, aligns with financial wisdom that often leads to long-term prosperity. It's important to recognize that many aspects of prosperity, as described in the scriptures, go well beyond material wealth and are harder to quantify objectively. Spiritual peace, a sense of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment are often cited as key components of prosperity in religious contexts. These may not always manifest in material success, but are considered a form of deep well-being that transcends financial or physical measures. While direct empirical evidence linking scriptural adherence to prosperity can be difficult to measure in a strictly scientific sense, there is significant research supporting the idea that living according to many of the moral, ethical, and health-related principles found in the scriptures can lead to increased well-being, happiness, social success, and financial stability. The prosperity as described in the scriptures encompasses a more holistic eternal view, which includes spiritual growth and fulfillment beyond material wealth. The next step in true prosperity is nurturing your physical, mental, and emotional health. We often take our health for granted until we lose it. But think about it. How can you truly enjoy life if you're constantly tired, stressed, or unwell? Taking care of your body, mind, and emotions is essential. Make time for exercise, eat nourishing foods, and don't neglect your mental and emotional well-being. Practice mindfulness, meditate, or talk to someone when you're feeling overwhelmed. Remember, wealth means nothing without the energy and vitality to enjoy it. We often take our health for granted until we lose it, but imagine this. A high-powered executive with a thriving career and a 7-figure income collapses from a heart attack because of chronic stress, poor diet, and lack of exercise. Despite their financial success, they are unable to enjoy it because their physical health has been neglected. On the other hand, consider the story of a teacher who incorporates daily walks, prioritizes balanced meals, and practices mindfulness to manage stress. Their modest income doesn't limit their ability to experience joy because they have the energy and clarity to engage meaningfully with their family and passions. Taking care of your body, mind, and emotions is essential. For example, making time for regular exercise, whether it's a morning jog, yoga, or strength training, improves not only physical fitness, but also mental clarity and mood. Eating nourishing foods is another cornerstone of health. A friend of mine once transformed their life by transitioning from fast food to home-cooked, nutrient-rich meals. Within months, they reported not just weight loss, but also improved energy levels, focus, and sleep, proving that what you fuel your body with directly affects your vitality. Mental and emotional health are equally critical. Practicing mindfulness, such as through meditation or journaling, helps anchor you in the present and reduces anxiety. Olympic athletes like Simone Biles have openly shared how therapy and mindfulness practices help them manage the immense pressures they face, showing us that even the most accomplished individuals benefit from prioritizing emotional well-being. When feeling overwhelmed, seeking help can be life-changing. Talking to a trusted friend, mentor, or therapist can lighten the emotional load. For instance, many who have sought therapy for stress or trauma often say it gave them tools to better navigate challenges, deepen their resilience, and improve their relationships. Remember, wealth means nothing without the energy and vitality to enjoy it. A balanced approach to health, physical, mental, and emotional, enables you to not only pursue your goals, but also savor the journey along the way. Prosperity is about thriving in all areas of life, and prioritizing your health is foundational to achieving that. Moving on to the third facet, maintaining loving and nurturing relationships. We are social creatures, and the quality of our relationships can profoundly impact our sense of fulfillment and happiness. Think about the people in your life, your spouse, family, friends, and colleagues. Are you truly investing in those relationships, or are you simply going through the motions? Building and maintaining meaningful connections requires intentionality, time, and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. Consider your relationship with your spouse or partner. Are you prioritizing quality time together? Simple practices like weekly date nights, open and honest communication, and expressing gratitude for one another can deepen your bond. A real-world example is the story of Warren Buffett, who credits much of his success to his late wife, Susie. Despite being one of the world's wealthiest individuals, Buffett emphasized that the relationships in his life brought him the greatest happiness and fulfillment. Family is another area where investment yields tremendous rewards. Taking time to connect with your children, siblings, or parents can strengthen bonds and create lasting memories. Think about setting aside time for shared activities, whether it's cooking a meal together, playing a game, or simply calling to check in. One of my friends schedules a family dinner every Sunday, where everyone comes together to share updates, laugh, and connect. This simple tradition has become a cornerstone of their family life, building a sense of unity that money can't buy. Friendships, too, require attention and care. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you is crucial. Do you have friends who encourage you to be your best self, or are you spending time with people who drain your energy? Take a cue from entrepreneur Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, who credits her circle of supportive, positive friends with helping her stay grounded and motivated throughout her career. Colleagues and professional relationships also deserve nurturing. Developing mutual respect and camaraderie with coworkers can make your work environment more enjoyable and productive. Even a simple gesture, like regularly expressing appreciation for a colleague's contributions or taking a moment to listen when someone needs support, can go a long way. Consider how Howard Schultz, the former CEO of Starbucks, famously built a company culture where relationships and community were prioritized, fostering loyalty among employees and customers alike. To maintain loving and nurturing relationships, there are real-world imperatives. We must embrace these 4 key habits. First of all, we must be present. When you're with someone, give them your full attention. Put away your phone, make eye contact, and truly listen. This simple act of presence can transform your interactions. Second, express gratitude. Regularly tell the people in your life what they mean to you. A heartfelt "thank you" or "I appreciate you" can strengthen bonds in ways you may not expect. Third, resolve conflicts. Don't let misunderstandings or grievances linger. Approach conflicts with humility. Seek to understand the other person's perspective and work toward resolution. And finally, you got to show up consistently. Relationships thrive on reliability. Be there for your loved ones, not just in big moments, but also in the everyday challenges and joys. Having deep, meaningful connections is one of the greatest sources of wealth. They bring joy, support, and a sense of belonging that no amount of money can replace. As author Brené Brown says, connection is why we're here. It's what gives purpose and meaning to our lives. Prioritize your relationships. Invest in them with care and intentionality, and watch how they enrich your life in ways beyond measure. Of course, financial abundance is a key component of prosperity, but it's not the whole picture. Money is a tool, a resource that provides the means to meet your needs, help others, and create opportunities for yourself and those around you. But the real power of financial abundance lies in how it can enable you to live a life of freedom and purpose when used wisely and intentionally. Think of financial abundance as a foundation, not the entire structure. For example, having the means to provide for your family, housing, food, education, and healthcare frees you from the anxiety of living paycheck to paycheck. It allows you to focus on higher priorities like building meaningful relationships, pursuing passions, and contributing to your community. However, financial abundance also comes with responsibility. Without intentional management, it can lead to imbalance or even unhappiness. We've seen stories of lottery winners whose sudden wealth led to strained relationships or poor decisions, proving that financial resources alone are not the key to fulfillment. True financial prosperity is about using your money to support a well-rounded, purposeful life. For instance, someone who achieves financial success but works 80-hour weeks at the expense of their health and family relationships is not truly prosperous. They're trapped in a cycle of overwork and disconnection. To use financial abundance effectively, think of it as a means to create balance and freedom. This might mean allocating resources to spend more time with family, traveling to broaden your horizons, or investing in personal growth through education or skill development. It might mean simplifying your lifestyle so that your wealth doesn't control you, but supports the things that truly matter. An example of this balanced approach is author and entrepreneur Tim Ferriss, who advocates for financial independence as a way to reclaim time and focus on experiences that bring joy and purpose. In addition to helping yourself, financial abundance offers the opportunity to build a legacy. By wisely investing in your children's future, supporting a charitable organization, or mentoring someone in your field, you create ripple effects that last far beyond your lifetime. Your wealth becomes a bridge for others, a way to lift others while maintaining your own sense of purpose and fulfillment. So, yes, aim to grow your financial wealth, but never let it become the only measure of your success. Use your resources to elevate all aspects of your life: relationships, health, personal growth, and service to others. Remember that true wealth is about balance and purpose. When money becomes a servant to your values rather than a master of your choices, you unlock its full potential to bring not just prosperity, but real, lasting fulfillment. Which brings us to the incredible power of time freedom. Imagine having all the money in the world, but being so bound by work commitments, obligations, or stress that you can't even enjoy it. Are you truly wealthy if your time isn't your own? Time freedom is what allows you to take control of your days and align your schedule with your priorities and values. It's the difference between a life of constant busyness and one of intentionality, where you can spend your time doing what truly matters to you. Time freedom means being able to wake up without an alarm, savor your morning coffee, and enjoy the sunrise instead of rushing out the door. It's the ability to say yes to dinner with friends, to take an impromptu road trip with your family, or to attend your child's school play without worrying about work deadlines. Think of someone like Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, who designed his life and career around the principle of working smarter, not harder, so he could spend his time traveling the world, learning new skills, and building relationships. Consider the parent who, through careful financial planning and prioritization, transitions from a grueling 9-to-5 job to part-time work or entrepreneurship, gaining the ability to pick their kids up from school, coach their soccer team, or simply be present at home. This isn't about being idle. It's about choosing how to invest your time in ways that create lasting memories and foster deeper connections. Time freedom also allows you to explore your passions. Perhaps you've always wanted to learn to play the guitar, paint, or write a book, but never felt like you had the time. Gaining control over your time means you can finally pursue those creative endeavors that bring you joy and fulfillment. For example, actor and philanthropist Paul Newman used his time freedom not only to act, but to pursue his passion for racing cars and giving back, establishing a food company whose profits go entirely to charity. On a more personal level, time freedom gives you the space to rest and recharge. Many of us underestimate the power of downtime, but it's in those moments of stillness that creativity flourishes and our emotional batteries are recharged. Think of the entrepreneur who takes a midweek hike in the mountains, or the retiree who spends mornings gardening, finding peace and purpose in the simplicity of unhurried moments. A prosperous life isn't one where you're constantly rushing from one obligation to the next. It's one where you have the space to breathe, reflect, and enjoy the present moment. It's being able to sit around a campfire with loved ones, watch your children laugh and play, or simply take an afternoon nap without guilt. Ultimately, time freedom gives you the power to shape your life into something uniquely meaningful. A life lived on your terms, with purpose, joy, and the richness that only comes when time is truly yours to cherish. One of the most overlooked facets of prosperity is the incredible benefits of passionately engaging in creative endeavors to make a positive difference in the world. Creativity isn't just about art or music. It's about thinking outside the box, solving problems, and bringing something new into existence. When you find work or projects that align with your passions and allow you to contribute to the greater good, you tap into a whole new level of prosperity. Your work becomes more than just a job. It becomes a calling, something that fills you with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. A truly prosperous life also includes the joy of serving others. Giving back is one of the most rewarding experiences you can have. Whether it's through volunteering, mentoring, or simply being there for someone in need, service enriches your life in ways that nothing else can. When you lift others up, you not only contribute to their success and happiness, but you also deepen your own sense of purpose and connection. Prosperity is about how much you can give, not just how much you can get. Finally, true prosperity includes the enrichment that comes with being a lifelong learner and teacher. Knowledge is one of the most valuable forms of wealth, and the more you learn, the more you grow. But it's not just about personal development. It's about sharing what you've learned with others. When you teach and mentor, you pass on the wisdom and experiences that have shaped you, helping others grow and prosper along the way. A truly wealthy life is one where you're always learning, always evolving, and always giving back through education and mentorship. So what does it really mean to be prosperous? It's not just about money. It's about thriving in every aspect of life, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, socially, creatively, and intellectually. Prosperity is a journey, not a destination. It's about striving for balance, fulfillment, and purpose in everything you do. As you move forward, I challenge you to take a closer look at these 8 facets of prosperity in your own life. Which areas need more attention? Where are you thriving, and where do you need to grow? When you start to focus on all of these areas, you'll begin to experience true prosperity, holistic, meaningful, and lasting. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with others who are on their own journey to creating real wealth and true prosperity. Let's redefine prosperity together and create lives that are truly abundant in every sense of the word. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.